A warm welcome to all of you for day 4 of the National Level Faculty Development Program on Synergy of Sustainability and Technological Innovation, Viksit Bharat 2047. It's my pleasure to extend a cheerful welcome to our esteemed resource person, Dr. Sandeep Kumar Kesarwani, PhD in Commerce from Banaras Hindu University, is a distinguished academician with over 15 years of experience in teaching and administration. His expertise spans financial management, accounting, and research methodology, with numerous publications in ABDC listed journals and authored books like A Handbook on Banking and Insurance Management. Recognized with the Teaching Excellence Award 2023 by the London School of Digital Business, he actively bridges academia and industry through research-driven methodology and management development programs. Sir will take us in the journey of sustainable leadership and corporate responsibility in the era of technological advancement, reflecting our commitment to shaping an innovative and sustainable future for India. On behalf of entire Prasad Jayanti family, a warm welcome to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving me this kind of opportunity to interact with the faculty members on this national level faculty development program. And it is also a kind of opportunity for me to share my view and thoughts on the topic of corporate and sustainable leadership in this faculty development program. So let's begin with this session. This basically talks about the sustainable leadership. It matters when the corporate responsibility and the modern advancement of technology is going ahead and ahead day and day. So it becomes more to discuss here, because why? Sustainable leadership requires more here to give high attentions to our in our country also. So I have also prepared one presentation, PPT presentations. I'll be just sharing with this PPT presentation, and I'll be telling all in the story about this sustainable leadership and the corporate social responsibility in the modern and technological advancement era. So I'm going to share it. I hope my PPT is visible to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Yes. The leadership, when we talk about the leadership always represented by what decision he takes, what kind of the acting he do in the situation of crisis. This leadership is resembles in these certain qualities. But when we talk about sustainable leadership, then sustainable leadership is meant what? Sustainable leadership is what, when we talk about this rapid technology advancement is reshaping industries and different leadership models. Apart from this, sustainability and corporate responsibilities are no longer optional. They are now essential. Means if I talk about in the modern day, the corporate responsibility is now, it is not the optional. The government has made it mandatory for every companies even. That's, you have to follow the corporate responsibility at your industry, and you have to contribute some amount every year for the development of the society, for the development of the particular area where you have established. So it becomes more to discuss here. So leadership, when we talk about the leadership, the leaders must have the balanced innovations with ethics, inclusions, and long-term value creations. So apart from, also one thing is needed to discuss here is that the leadership focused on the long-term societal, environmental, and economic impact. And also one thing is also needed to discuss, it integrates value, vision, responsibility into the every decisions. Means the leadership is not only the simple decisions they're taking man, you always integrate everything with the values. With the values means what is the right thing is that. Not only the profit centered, means leadership is not focuses only the growth of the organization continuously, ignoring all of the facts, the impact on society, impact on the every stakeholders. He must have all the value creations and he must have also this idea that every means the stakeholders are getting the profit from this organization. So he must encourage resilience, empathy, and ethical thinking here. Some of the examples I have also taken from the Bhagavad Gita to make it more clear about this sustainable leadership. Like one quote is there in the Bhagavad Gita, Karmanne vadikaraste ma phalesu kadach. This focus on what? Do your duty, but do not see on the outcomes. See that. See that whatever outcome is going there, but do not get attached with this. So if you do a selfless work means without attaching the fruits of the work. This will protect you to be in the means what? Creating a bad leadership in the society. You will be treated as a good leaders. Either the sustainable leaders will be seen as that, and true leaders act with detachment, visions, and rightness. So that's why I have taken example here from the Bhagavad Gita. Why this Bhagavad Gita? Because the Bhagavad Gita is best thing which describes the qualities of a leader. What kind of the qualities should he have to sustain in the crisis, to sustain in the case of the difficulties, to sustain in the case of the when challenges arise out of all other the environment. Now moving to ahead, some if I talk about the just technological and leadership transformation in modern times, the technologies are getting uh, developed day by day. AI, big data, automations are redefining decision making. Every this advanced technology, what they are doing, they are all supporting in what? But decision making. Then the question arises here: when we are getting this kind of supports from AI, it requires what? The leadership requires the adaptability and learning ability, and also this is to be understood that these technological advancements must be on the human center, not the only for a development center, and must be on the ethical progress. Just take for example, like AI has started to generate the image also for those people who have not even were present in the event also. Sometimes this treated as good, but sometimes this created also the bad impression into the society also. Because some of the film stars recently, it was in the news that the Bollywood actor Abhishek Bachchan and Aishwarya has reached court to just say that their images has been used in a different way for making popular to their brands without taking their permissions. So in this case, what? There must be the advancement of the technology, but there should be also the ethical progress, not the unethical progress for taking the benefit only. Now, if I talk about the corporate responsibility at the digital age, this become also more corporate responsibility. Why this become it's more? Because the in the corporate responsibility is more because the industry is never and never, either the firm, either the company is never run only for one thing, that is profit only. It also contribute for the development of society. So because government whenever promote any area, any the geographical land, what government do? That government just encourages to establish industries, and due to that industries, what the associated industries are getting started, and slowly whole society got developed. So that's why the corporate responsibility in the digital age becomes more important than that of the previous year. Just let's talk about data privacy, ethical AI, and sustainability. They are the boardroom priorities. Yes, the ethical AI, because I just talk about the Bollywood actors also. Many more people are claimed that their images, their brands were myths represented by some other competitors also, some other people also in the social media. So all the use of AI technology and the digital privacy must be according to the societal needs, according to the needs of the all stakeholders. It should not be only for a profit centered, only for a benefit centered only. So every boardroom is now prioritize the corporate social responsibility at the time of the digital advancement, either the technological advancement. Responsible innovations focus on societal benefits and transparency. Companies are accountable to multiple stakeholders, not just shareholders. Generally, this is the concept that, dear academicians, you understand that the every company is willing to what? Just increase it's their value of the company for increasing the benefit of what? Shareholders. So this corporate responsibility says that no, not only the shareholders interest, you have to also take the all other stakeholders, the society, the area, the government, the means whatever the peoples are getting directly, either indirectly get associated, they are all the stakeholders. They must get the benefit of the corporate responsibility of the companies. I'll just tell you the one case of the here. The case of what the is basically the one company which is very well known. Everyone have the idea. This is the Infosys. Infosys is what is known for environmental, social, and governance (ESG) practices, and best ESG practices in India. What also it applies in the Infosys in their organizations 100% renewable energy goals and carbon neutrality achieved ahead of its schedule. Means if you go to the offices of the head offices of the Infosys, you will find that their installation is what is based on 100% renewable energy, and they do not means carbon neutrality means they do not create the pollutions among the society. The carbon emissions are very less in their organizations. Apart from this, one more thing is also very good about the Infosys is that they focus on digital literacy. Employee well-being aligns with the sustainable leaders. Yes, Infosys is well known for this. What they provide they provide their employees that where they can learn, where they can develop their leadership skills, where all other employee well-being is given the highest priority in the Infosys. That's why if you see the attrition rate of the employees at Infosys, you will find very less compared to the other industries. So this is possibly only when the company applies corporate social responsibilities, sustainable leadership in their organization. I'll tell you one more case also here. Yes, case study of Tata Group. Many of people are aware about the Tata Group. Tata Group is well known and well recognized. I think nobody has need to understand the introduction of the Tata Group. It was previously at the time of the independence and is still going on the Tata Group. Tata Group is known for what Tata is leadership is grounded in ethical and social responsibility. Ethical and social responsibilities means here is that if you see in the Tata Group, you'll find that the leadership always based on the human centric. Human centric means they never focuses on the continuous the profits side. They always give highest priority on the human values, what the humans needed for training, what kind of the supports they needed, what kind of the benefits they needed, what kind of the medical supports they needed. And according to that, they just take certain initiatives in sustainability, education, and rural development. They not only the continuously working for the benefit of their own organization. The Tata Group also focuses about the rural education sector of India. They have established various schools for poor people. Apart from the poor people, they have also established medical house. Just talk about Tata Memorial. This one cancer research institute in Mumbai, which is the best research institute in Mumbai. They have also established various universities and the institutes to support the probable research and development. Apart from this, to support the government and society. Apart from this, also the Tata Group also focusing on the combines technology innovations with the community upliftment. Community upliftment means just talk about Tata has one more innovations. Tata started the solar panel supports to every means rural villages in India. What is their purpose is that to give them the renewable energies, the green energies, the kind of green energies by which their problems of electricity can be reduced, as well as it will directly support to the Indian government. Tata, if I just talk about the Tata, they create a very best example for the corporate social responsibility as well as the sustainable leadership. Sustainable the leadership is never focuses about their directly own benefits. It just takes all other stakeholders comparatively to the other leadership examples. just talk about, if I talk about ESG and corporate value creations, then ESG, I have already explained that the about the Infosys, the environmental, social, and governance metrics drive long-term performance. It has been observed that the many of the research papers, I have also been part of the many of the research papers, but I have also seen many of the research papers of at Indian Institute of Management and other who are working on the especially on ESG. It has been seen that in the research papers that the companies which focuses on the ESG, environmental, social, and governance metrics drive their long-term performance is treated as very, very good. Means that investors believes that the company which is continuously incurring expenses on ESG in the society, environmental, social, and governance, naturally this is a very good company comparatively to the others. And investors, this faith creates very positive among the companies, and this generally is what is kind of a value creation for the companies. Integration of ESG leads to the higher trust and stakeholders loyalty. Naturally, what happens if I talk about this, the integrating ESG to higher trust and stakeholder loyalty, it's a natural when the companies focuses about the expenses on the uh, ESG, this creates a kind of loyalty among the investors, and investors believes to invest more in those kind of companies, and they want to remain for a long term for this kind of company. So this ESG not only the just only expense, but also it can be used as the value creation. Many of the research paper has proved that. That's why Tata, if I just talk about Tata, Tata is never treated only for a profit earning companies. It always for a social benefit also. That's why the people have a strong faith over the Tata, and their investors is also having this strong loyalty with the Tata group. Now, if I talk about the role of digital transformation here, then digital transformation is it is the need of modern time, because our population is going ahead, industrialization is going ahead, we have to compete with the worldwide. So digital transformation is continuously growing. One thing is very, very good fact. I have not quoted here the facts. India is the fastest country in a digital country, one of the fastest country in the digital transactions in all over the world, even greater than China also. Highest digital transactions is taking place in India. So, role of digital transformation technology is what is going on. It is continuously increasing day by day, and now so when it is getting increasing day by day, so it becomes the uh, mandatory that they must have also accountability, social responsibility on them. So what is that? And the enables transparency, accountability, and innovations. In the case of digital transformation, the sustainable leadership must have what the accountability and innovations also. Smart technologies can reduce waste and optimize resources allocations use. Yes, smart technologies, yes, can reduce the waste, and they can use the resources best possible way they can do that. Now, another point is that leadership must ensure inclusivity and ethical technical application. Yes, it is true that just for example, I'll tell you that the many of the technologies are just developed to what? To hack the website, to hack the particular website, to find out the data. So this is not the good thing in the case of the digital information technology. All should be done in the proper ethical way, not the unethical practice. Now, if I talk about the challenges in the era of the technologies, this is the kind of the challenges can be here. These challenges can be what is these challenges? Risk of job displacements can be seen in the case of the when this technological advancements would take place, and ethical dilemmas in AI and automation. Yes, if all the ethical issue would be discussed with the help of AI, naturally it will create a ethical dilemma, because all the ethical things you cannot ask to the AI. You have to use your own mind for all ethical decisions. What would be the good for society? What would be bad for society? You have to think about it. Not you have to based on the AI and automations, because the AI and automations are just reframed in such a way they can just give you the informations. They never can give you the right decision. So never believe for ethical decisions on the AI and maintain human values against the technological dominance. Yes, it is true that these human values must be given a highest priority in the case of technical, either technological dominance. Again, I'll take here one more example from the Bhagavad Gita. Why Bhagavad Gita? Because this, for a sustainable leaderships, for a corporate social responsibilities, this Bhagavad Gita tells you better. I mean, there is no any other book which can tells you than this. Okay, one a quote is here that Yogast Guru Karmani. Yogast Guru Karmani here. What does it mean? What does it mean? Act with mindfulness and balance. The sustainable leadership, when he add mindfulness, means with the calm mind, and balance means always balance in every situation. In the case of crisis, in the case of growth, act with mindfulness and balance. The sustainable leaderships can be seen when he add mindfulness, means works with a calm mind and have the balance in every situation. Because Arjun was in this Bhagavad Gita, when the conversation was going on within the Krishna and Arjun, Arjun was he become impatient to understand what he will do, that how is the situation is going to come in front of him, how he would face the challenges. So the Krishna has told him, Yogas Kuru Karmani, act with mindfulness and balance. You must have the balance on each state. So leader must avoid attachment to a personal gain or ego. When when we talk about the sustainable leadership, the sustainable leadership arises only when leaders do not focus about its personal growth, personal ego, personal challenge, personal level. Means he always keep apart his personal growth, personal challenge, personal ego for the benefit of the society, for the benefit of the organization, for the benefit of every means case where the organization give him the responsibility. So sustainable leaderships, when he never think about the personal growth, personal ego gain, personal ego. He must have the balance between technology and humanity ensures sustainability. Yes, if he has the balance between what? He has the balance, the technology and humanity, it ensures sustainability. If he has continuously this kind of the practices that he think about the technological growth as well as the humanity and the sustainability rise. In the modern times, what is going on? It has been seen that's when the AI has been introduced, the people started to believe AI more than that of the common people. I tell you that this is good, but this is not a completely good. You must have also the reliance on the human values and human needs. You cannot replace human with machines, because humans can take decisions on the case of the emotions also, while the AI is only can take the fixed decisions, whatever the program has been feeded in that. So that's why the AI can just support the decision making, but cannot replace the human need in the coming days. So sustainable leaderships, when we talk about, when we understand about the humanity and ensures sustainability. Let's talk about just little. If I talk about sustainable leaderships, what kind of the traits he had, then the sustainable leaderships, one good trait is visionary thinking. We always have a visionary thinking. Another one is the emotional intelligence. He has also the emotional intelligence. Ethical decision making is also the having the ethical decision making. Empathy and the inclusiveness. Empathy means what? Understanding the feelings and pain of others, and inclusiveness involve everyone's to complete the task, and long-term orientation. When he has all these qualities, will be called as the sustainable leadership traits. Sorry. Corporate responsibility pillars. If I talk about the corporate pillars means what? Where this corporate social responsibility is completely based on. Social responsibilities based on the environmental stewardships. What the environmental means, what your contribution is going on the environmental, then social equity and inclusions, and what exactly the means what impact is going on the social equity and inclusion, whether you are civilly including the social people or not, either you have means see everyone as a equity or not, and you are involving everyone or not. Apart from this, the one more thing about the corporate social responsibility is that ethical governance and transparency. The companies which focus on the corporate social responsibilities, he has a very, very good practices, which is called the ethical governance. Ethical governance is all the works which are dealing at the organization that's based on the ethical values, and everything is transparent for everyone. There is no hidden ad with that particular company. One more thing is the technological responsibility. Technological responsibility means, apart from this environmental, social, and ethical governance, the corporate social responsibilities also give the technological responsibilities. What can the kind of the benefits you can contribute to the society by the technological responsibility? So these are the pillars. If I just talk about one more case study here about the this sustainability initiative, it was just Google initiative. Google initiative in the case of the carbon neutrality means carbon neutrality means they will not uh, produce the carbon and it will not affect the society at any way, either the environment at any way. What happened in that case? Achieved carbon neutrality since 2007. Google has achieved this carbon neutrality means they are not creating pollutions, either anything in the society. Using AI for energy optimization in data center. Using AI means here they just do one thing. What uh, the AI for energy optimization in data center? They're using AI so that the energy optimizations can be reduced here, and there are very, very less chances to consume less energy. One more thing, they have also done commitment to operate entirely on a carbon-free energy by 2030. This was the promise by the Google. That's they will what they do. They will just reduce their carbon by 2030 completely in their offices, in their setups. So this is very, very good their initiatives, which is the example of sustainability. One more example here, I've taken the Indian context for digital and responsibility. Digital India, if I talk about, and what is the responsibility? What if I talk about the digital advancement technology in India promotes digital empowerment and inclusions. Apart from this digital transformation, what is doing in India? E-governance and enhances transparency and accountability. And also one thing, tech must be aligned with the equitable growth and environmental goals. Whatever the growth is going on here in India, that must be the according to the aligned with the equitable growth and environmental goals. Now come to this, the ethical use of technology. If I talk about the technology, we have already discussed same points again here. I'm discussing here. The technology should enhance human welfare, not replace it. Yes, exactly. The AI, either the technology is for made for human, not made means in case of replacement of human. It is made for human. AI ethics and responsible data governance are very, very vital. One more thing here is I have which quote is the Bhagavad Gita, which encourages the introspections before any actions. So this was my basically thought about the corporate social responsibility and the sustainable leaderships. One more thing also here, certain more things also needed to discuss in the coming days if needed to discuss it. Servant leadership, which is also kind of very good example of the Bhagavad Gita, and transformational leaderships, inspiring innovations and purpose, and conscious leadership. So this was all about my thought about the corporate social responsibility and this. Uh, One more thing here to discuss here is that one is needed to discuss. That's from Bhagavad Gita, Lok Sangra. That's what welfare of the world as a leadership duty. This Lok Sangrah means what? What does it mean? Basically the leadership is what? For welfare of the world, welfare of the society, not welfare for the personal own, and promote harmony between the self-interest and public good. This basically what it does, it promotes harmony between the self-interest and public good. Public good should be given a highest priority in case of the personal interest, and reflects alignment with the modern sustainability. Now, some of the example, like if I tell you the example of Satya Nadella, my CEO of Microsoft, he focused on what? Empathy, growth, mindset, and ethical AI. Recently, it has been seen that, so that's why I have taken this example here. Shifted company cultures toward responsibility and sustainability. And leadership visions aligns with the Gita's reflections and actions on principle. Now, if I talk about the future of sustainable leadership, the future is very, very good, driven by technology, guided by ethics, requires continuous learning and spiritual grounding, merging with AI, ESG, and Dharma for the balanced progress. Now, if I talk about the conclusion part here, the sustainable leadership integrates technology with humanity, corporate social responsibility ensures inclusive growth, and Bhagavad Gita offers timeless principle for ethical leadership in the modern era. So, from these points, I would conclude my points. Thank you, everyone, for giving me this opportunity to discuss here.
Dear participant, if you have any queries, you can ask with and you can discuss with sir.
I welcome the questions if on this.
If you have any question, you can post into the chat box also. Sir, I think participant, they do not have any questions. Shall we proceed for the vote of thanks, sir?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
As we come to the end of this enriching session, I wish to express heartfelt gratitude on behalf of the organizing committee and all participants. First and foremost, thank you to Dr. Sandeep Kumar Kesarwani for sharing his in-depth knowledge and valuable perspectives on sustainability and responsible leadership in the age of digital transformation. Your insights have sparked thoughtful conversations and inspired us to adopt innovative approaches towards achieving the leadership goals. I would like to thank our beloved head of the department, Dr. Madhu Dhruva Kumar, for her constant help and guidance, as I also thank FDP coordinators for organizing an insightful event. I express my sincere appreciation to all attendees for your active participation, reflective questions, and enthusiasm, which made this session truly engaging. Let us continue to build on today's learning and strive for excellence in our individual and collective roles. With that, we draw day 4 to a close. Let us meet again for day 5, where another interesting and insightful session awaits. Thank you for being with us today. Your energy and commitment make the faculty development program a success. Looking forward to see you tomorrow.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Dear participants, please note tomorrow is the last session, and tomorrow we will be sharing the feedback link for the certificates. So please do join at 2:50. Thank you so much. We will close the meeting. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.